Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Lightning Overdrive booster box opening. We have sneak preview this weekend for the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Set, which is Lightning Overdrive. Definitely excited for this set. There's a bunch of new awesome cards in this set, including support for UTOPIA, Black Rose Dragon, and a bunch of other different decks. I think even the Sun Avalons are getting new support, which was a last-minute thing revealed for this set. So like I said, definitely excited for all the new cards that you can get in the set. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for. I definitely gotta say I am excited for this new UTOPIA support. The new UTOPIA on the cover looks amazing, but with each box we get the 24 packs, so I'm curious to see just how I can test my luck and see if I can get any UTOPIA cards from it. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I've definitely been excited for opening this set, so I'm curious to see just what I can pull. I'm also definitely excited for the new deck profiles that'll come from this set. But first pack, we always start with the left side. Test the luck. Starting off with a Boo Boo Game. So this was not the name of the card in the OCG. I think it was a Booby Game, but Boo Boo Game definitely a lot more fitting for the TCG. Dogmatica Calamity. ZW Pegasus Twin Saber, so starting off with that UTOPIA support. I Challenge You. Oh yeah, we got the new at Ignister support as well in this pack. We have a Proof of Pruffless for our first card. I think it's more of a generic type of card, but still pretty adorable. I can't remember if it's a TCG exclusive or an OCG exclusive card, but I definitely do love the artwork. You can definitely see that it was the fiend monster here and not the actual cat that was doing the deed. Here's the new Amazement cards. We have Amazement Ambassador Bufo for, our first of that card there. See a bunch of Karibo balloons in the arts for them also. Clock Art, Arc, and we have Judge of the Ice Barrier, new Ice Barrier card in this set as well, and Springin's Booty. So we got a bunch of new Springin's cards. They always work with the Fallen of Albaz mixture of cards. I think we have a new Fusion spell for them also. Here's another I Challenge You. A PALEOZOIC CAMBRORASTER. It's the new Link monster for the PALEOZOIC deck. Awesome. We have a DDD Super Sight King Zero Maxwell. It's a kind of card that, gives piercing damage to a good number of DDD cards on the field. Otoshi Damashi. And we have our first ultra rare. It's an Amazement card. Amazement Attendant Comic Guide. I believe we have two secret rares for the Amazements in this pack, but then ultra, definitely a tour guide looking one. Seems pretty awesome. I think she's part of the Amazement crew, obviously. But we have Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx, new Sphinx support. Definitely considered maybe looking into a deck profile for that also. Hidden Springs of the Far East. Maze Attract Wonder Wheel. There's a bunch of traps for the Amazement deck I've seen also. And World Soul Carbon for the last of that. I just like going through each one of these individual cards. I know a good majority of some of the rarities of the cards in this set. I don't know too many of the commons. That's what I'm curious to see. We have another PALEOZOIC CAMBRORASTER. DD Super Sight again. This pack looks pretty familiar. Here's a new card, Amaze, Attract, Majestic Merry-Go-Round. And we have a PENDRANSACTION. It's a Cyberse Xyz monster. Interesting. I wonder if it works more with it or if it's more of a generic type of card. I'll have to look more at the card in a bit here. We have a Star Mine for our Synchro monster, Warrock Mahmud, Clock Arc again, and Warrock Big Blow. A bunch of new Warrock monsters in the set for the TCG exclusive support as well. Another Maze Attract, S-Force Dog Tag, One Curry Way. It's a more of a like a Link Karibo or a Lingaribo Monster Reborn. Dark Eye Nightmare, and we have Lavaval X-Lord. I'm definitely excited for this also. I love Lavals, if those of you know, so happy to pull one of those. Basil Rose Shoot, I think that might be our first Black Rose Dragon card that we pulled. You and I, another Ad Ignister support, and an Anchamofreet. It's a Pendulum Spellcaster as well. I think we have Magistus support in this set as well, a new Xyz monster for them maybe. Next pack, S-Force Dog Tag, another One Curry Way, Dark Eye Nightmare. We have Terrors of the Underroot. ZEXAL Construction, nice. It's one of the new UTOPIA cards, super rare. I think it's one of the Searchers, so a definite good card there. Screams of the Branded. 1 by 1, it's kind of the mock 1-for-1, only a common though, so maybe you can have some potential in the future as well. And an Amaze Attract Rapid Racing. Like I said, there's a lot of traps for the Amazement deck, so the fact that I pulled an Ultra might be a deck to consider looking into, just for a fun deck. I definitely do get a Perform a Pal vibe from them. Terrors of the Underroot, Springin's Brother, Donmari at Ignister, one of the new monsters. Sky Scourge, Sidhells, and we have a Edda, the Sun Magician. So no secret rare yet. There's another Bufo, Zexal and Trust, Binary Blader, and a really good card for Lavels as well. It's more of a generic, flame support, I would say, for Pyro or Fire. It's a Birth of Prominence Flame. I'm curious. They said they wouldn't, short print spells anymore, but that's our first of that card. On to the next pack. There's our first of the Starry Night, CL, I believe is how you pronounce it. I Challenge You Again, Scrap Raptor, Boo Boo Game, and we have a star. I almost couldn't tell it was a foil for a second. A Stay Sailor Romarin for our next super. But yeah, you should get 4 ultra rares. There's another Black Rose Dragon card as well. 4 ultra rares, 2 secrets, and then the rest supers for 1 box. So we've only got 1 ultra so far. I'm also always curious if they keep the sides the same, so the secret rare will be in the same spot as well. There's a Sun Avalon, Daphne, Dark Eye Nightmare, Bujin Ascendance, a bunch of Bujin cards in this set. Also, nice. And we've pulled Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray. It's the cover card. I was hoping we would pull it. And it's our second ultra rare for the box. Awesome. It's a rank 5 monster, so you have to rank up into this card for your Utopia support. Sweet. Another Judge of the Ice Barrier, Springin's Booty, Starmine, and Warrock Mamoon. I'm seeing a lot of doubles now for the commons. We might go a little faster now for those, but I'm really happy we pulled the Utopia. That was one I definitely wanted to see pulled, and a bunch of the Sun Avalon support also. So we have a ZEXAL Alliance, a Dark Infant at Ignister. Nice. I was hoping to pull this off. Just so many cards I'm excited to build deck profiles for. And this was one too. The Link Monster for at Ignister. And the fact that it's an at Ignister and not just, Lingaribo, the fact that it's in name makes it all the better as well. There's our first of the ZS Arm Sage as well for the Utopia deck. Looks like they're going to have the secret rare on the bottom of the pack. I'm just curious. I want to mark basically where the position is in the box. I Meet You, and that's our first of that also. We have our Lena the Light Charmer, Lustrous, for our next super rare. The Link 2 made into a super rare. Very fitting. I think, just having them all available in super rare is a big plus there for sure. There's another 1x1 also. But yeah, we have 2 packs left. Could this be the secret rare, or will the last one on the left, or maybe they stopped it where, 2 ultras and 2 secrets, I'd say. I doubt it. The secret's got to be in these next 2 packs is what I'm guessing. And we have our first secret rare, and it is DRYTRON Mu Beta Fafnir. It is a rank 1 Exceeds for the DRYTRON deck. They were expecting this card. It's a really, really good card at that. So I'd say it's an awesome pull to get for sure. I don't know too many of the values in the set so far, but it is only close to Sneak Weekend. So other than that, very, very nice secret rare. I know that Ruddy Rose Dragon is what they renamed it, and that's a secret rare you can pull as well. So here's hoping for that being, if I pull that, well, actually any of the secret rares are pretty awesome in this set. So we'll see what the last one is on the last side, and that should be the second to last one. But last pack on this side, and we have an S-Force Edge Razor. I almost thought of Edge Imp Sabers for Fluffles, just how this card was written with the name. And a couple more commons there, and noteworthy ones. There's an Arm Sage. And on to the right side. I said, pretty happy with the pull so far. We got Utopia. We pulled the DRYTRON card. Let's see how the last side will treat us pool-wise. We have a Throne, the Disciplined Angel. There's always the chance of a Starlight rare. I don't think I have enough luck built up yet to pull a Starlight rare, but I'll try my best. If I pull it, it'd be awesome. I think Black Rose Dragon is even a Starlight rare in this pack, so we'll find out if I can make the luck happen or not. We have one of our ultra rares. It's Traptrix Vesiculo, I believe is how you pronounce it. I might be butchering that name, but they also have a new Link monster in this pack. I don't know if it's a super rare or an ultra rare, but their new main deck monster is an ultra rare. Sweet. There's another 1x1 as well. I'm just curious, and the fact that Sinister Serpent is on that card coming out of Pot of Greed. Hilarious. It's kind of like maybe like a minus maybe for the investment you're making. Another Twin Saber, Springin's Brother, and a Bujin Torafun for our super. Yeah, a bunch of new Bujin cards as well in this set. There's another Mahitotsu. I almost got a hand vibe. Those of you that know JoJo's The Hand, Okiyasu. Just the shape of its head is what reminded me of that. Very, very funny. But next pack, we already pulled 1 Ultra. Let's see. There's a Yamori Mori, another good reptile monster, our first of that. We have a Tri-Brigade, Barum, the Rampant Rampager for, I almost thought it was a Link 1, but it's a Link 2 for the Tri-Brigade as well. None of the Black Rose supers yet. That's what I want to see. We still got a few more super spots, so let's see. Can I pull 1 or 2 of the Black Rose supers, or am I going to pull some doubles for supers? Let's see. And our next one is, oh, yeah, as I say it, it happens. We have a Garden Rose Flora. I would say it's more, Rose Synchro support. It's not exactly Black Rose, but it's definitely good for the deck. Awesome. Here's Guardian Sphinx again. The other new cards, ZEXAL and Trust. I think I run 1 or 2 copies of that in the deck, so good to pick up a few copies of that. I think there's another rank up spell to get for Utopia as well in this pack. We have a War Rock Wento for our next super, and Wonder Wheel, You and I, Guardian Sphinx. Gotta think of how I would do a deck profile for that. If you want to see, the Sphinx support, I don't know if that works too well from the movie with the deck or not, or if you have to just use the support we have, like Guardian of the Sphinx. We have Supreme Sovereign Serpent of Golgonda. This is a War Rock card, I believe. More commons here. Sphinx again. You're going to be getting a lot of those from this box. All right, we've got 5 packs remaining. I think second to last should be the Secret Rare. So we should have maybe another Ultra coming up soon. I Meet You, Yamori. So I got a playset of that card now. Springin's Brothers. And we have an Ultra Rare, and it is an Amazement. Amaze Attraction Horror House. You can see the, I like how the ghost tricks are kind of in the art. I think this is the main Amazement card down here. That's pretty funny, though, with that there. Did I pull? Yeah, the third Ultra was the Trap Trick card. I couldn't remember for a second what it was. There's that Bujin card again, also. And 4 packs remaining. So let's see how we can finish this. There's another I Meet You, Yamori, Springin's Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, and we have an Amazement Precious Park. This is the field spell. The art just looks hilarious. It almost looks like the main secret rare, forget his name, is the Headmaster or Ringmaster for the Amazements. So very fitting that he be one of the secret rares. I know there's another spell also for the Amazements that are secret rare. Next pack. Sun Avalon, Daphne again. I think there's a super to pull for them also. We have a War Rock Spirit for our next super. Sunvine Crossbred. I can't remember if I pulled any of this spell or not for them. But it's almost like every second to last is Guardian Sphinx for the majority of these packs. There's a World Soul card, and I think I pulled a few of those also. But we've got 2 packs remaining. This should be the secret. Let's save it for last, just if, that is the case. Let's see if that is the case, and that means this has to be a Starlight Rare, or there sadly probably isn't any Starlight Rare in the pack. With our last one being a Springin's Merrymaker. It almost looks like a whack-a-mole game, but I think they're missiles, coming out of a rocket there. Still very, very cool art. I love the color scheme of it also. Screams of the Branded, ZEXAL and Trust, Arm Sage, and Birth of Prominence Flare. I think one of these ZS cards is an ultra rare as well, but final pack should be a secret. Let's see if that's correct. I'm nervous if it's not, and if it isn't, let's see. Final pack, we have a S-Force dog tag, and our secret is Diviner of the Herald. Awesome. This is actually more support. I would say that works well with the DRYTRON deck, but that still is a beautiful card to pull. It's number 0 in the pack as well, I just noticed. But awesome. I'm glad I pulled it. Definitely should be some good trade bait if I don't invest in any decks that would use this, because it is, like I said, pretty generic Herald tuner. I say it's DRYTRON support, but it's more, Herald support, obviously, being for the Fairy tuner archetype. We have a You and I and any other cards to fish off, but still, I'm very happy with those results. This was first of probably a good amount of box and cards from this pack that I'll be picking up, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'll, like I said, be getting more of this set, so look forward to it. Until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.